Alright, now I know exactly what you're thinking, and I know this isn't exactly a character creation tutorial like the Xenoverse video was, but this is just kind of something different from Modern Warfare, as I really haven't logged in, and I mean, it's the 25th, so there's a new update for Cold War, and Modern Warfare recently got an update as well, so I'm just going to roll with it. So in this video, we are going to be going over my personal favorite class, the redone Reaper class, or you can just call it the Void Hunter Special. You'll see more what I mean when we get into this. Without any further ado, let's just hop right on into this video. We got a good bit to do. Alright, now getting into local mode, let's just do this. So, for skins, we're gonna go with Ghost. Specifically, Azrael Ghost, because he's hooded, he's got that skull face, he literally looks like the epitome of the Reaper. And then after that, my favorite quote I think that I have currently, and there's probably more that you could switch out, I went with Stay Frosty. And then instead of the other finisher move, or any other finishing moves you might have, I would say go with Hellhounds, because, I mean, they're the dogs of hell. I think they just kind of come with the territory, you know, the guy that reaps souls. Alright, now getting into kill streaks. Now, my class that I usually use, I go with the Specialist, so these are kind of up in the air, you don't really have to use them. But if it's up to me, and you're gonna use the kill streak variant of this class, I would say go with anything that'll give your team or you support, so emergency airdrops, care packages, and any of the air support kill streaks I think are good for this class, or anything that'll help you kind of add more reconnaissance or kind of a predator kind of feel to your character. Alright, now moving along from kill streaks, let's just go into field upgrades. And for this, I feel like the two that are best here is definitely munitions box, which comes in handy for equipment and for bullets, because if you're on high kill streaks, you really just need the bullets. And I really like Dead Silence for this class. The ability to move faster and sneak up on your opponents by being dead silent is just, it's really helpful, especially when you're using the sickle, which we'll get into later. Alright, now getting into the kind of loadout, the meat and potatoes of this whole thing, I am going to be using the Wages of Sin M4A1 variant. That is, I think, the coolest form of the M4, and probably the one that fits the Reaper the most, I think, aesthetically speaking, and since we're going for more of that Grim Reaper aspect, I think is as close as you're going to get to that kind of feel. I mean, not even to mention the awesome red tracer rounds that come with it. I mean, come on. Now I've gone ahead and skipped ahead until after I finished it, just to kind of show you the end result of what it looks like, and just to kind of quickly go over, because I don't think anyone wants to see me actually put it together. So I went with the FSS 11.5 Commando Barrel, the TAC Laser, specifically the final variant, that was High Flip Hybrid, and the Forged TAC CQS, and the Commander Foregrip for the underbarrel. Now I've gone ahead and add a kind of a sticker. It's like a star symbol, if you noticed, in the slot 4 category for weapon design. That was just kind of an added bonus. I don't have a lot of stickers unlocked. And don't forget to add that sickle. Cannot forget the sickle, the primary weapon of the Grim Reaper. But this is where this is going to get a little different. So, with my loadout, I'm going to be going with Specialist, which will allow you to unlock it will allow you to unlock new perks instead of kill streaks. So for me personally, I think the best setup for what I can do is to go with Quick Fix. This way you can jump right back in the battle as soon as you get a kill. Your health will start regenerating. Tune up so you get a 40% increase to how fast your field upgrades come back, so that means more ammo and more access to that Dead Silence perk, which I think is good for everyone involved. Double time, I mean, it's basically stamina up, so you'll be able to attack sprint for longer, which means you can cover more ground, and also save yourself from getting shot in the back if you're going down a longer hallway. Close ground a little bit faster. And I also went with Restock at the end, because I think there's not many perks that are worth kind of getting at the end. And I think Restock's really good because it allows you to, over time, get all of your equipment back. and I think that equipment is going to become more and more important the further on you get, as you're going to be running with dead silence and you're going to be cruising through people. So personally speaking, I think it's just better to have more equipment unlocks coming back, because while those munition boxes will be coming back, they will not be coming back fast enough, I don't think. So that's just me. The other perk that I'm going to be running is Ghost in perk slot 2. Double Time will be in perk slot 4, which means you'll have to get 2 kills to get that. I'm going to be running Spotter, which allows you to see enemy equipment through walls, as well as other things, which it basically just gives you that Engineer perk from Black Ops 2, which is very helpful because grenade spam, claymore spam, proximity mine spam is very annoying in this game. So being able to see those and act accordingly, I think, is amazing. And not only that, your Specialist perk will give you extra perks after you get up to 8 kills. So you'll get a random perk as well, which all of them will be helpful at that point. Now, as for the final thing, I'm going to be using Molotovs and heartbeat sensors. The reason I'm using Molotovs is because you kind of, I like grenades, but you got to be very timely, and I think in a game as high-paced speed like Modern Warfare, you just got to be focusing more on your guns. So Molotovs are good for damaging opponents with lasting fire. So if somebody crosses the corner, kind of comes around the corner really quick, you can burn them if they don't see it. And if you just throw it directly at them, it'll make them weaker, and they'll probably make them panic a little bit. So you'll be able to take advantage of that more often than you will just sitting there trying to get a good grenade throw in. And while, you know, claymores and proximity mines are nice, easy kills, they're not going to help you that much if you're dying really quickly, which I will say, you could run claymores if you want to go for long-term survivability. You can just drop them all over the map, kind of be that guy, but I like the idea of running around more than I am just kind of camping in a house and racking up kills the cheesy way. I want this to be more of an on-the-foot, kind of on-the-move type of moveset. That also goes along with the Reaper aspect, because he's not just sitting back and letting them come to him. He goes and reaps the souls. And now, after this, I will see you guys in the demonstration.
You're on your own.